Good day, folks. Here I'm again recording, and this time I'm going to continue playing Wuthering Waves. And right here, right now, I'm gonna chill out and just play some character missions that I still haven't completed yet. For this specific one, I'm gonna play Changli and Zhenji. So we got a hot mummies and a nerd, I guess. I mean, that's what her selling point is, right? A nerd. And so, you know what? Let's just go straight to the game. And boom, there you go. Sorry for the laggy. Okay, that should fix everything. There it is. Hi, bro. From Dark Souls to this, quite a transition. Well, to be fair, I kind of I want to take a break. After fighting Ornstein and Smaug, after fighting the Four Kings, and get wrecked by it. Well, in the end of the day, I beat it, but still, you know what I mean. I guess I need some, well, as you see the title, I got it. I need to chill. So yeah, that's basically it. Landscape paintings remind me of someone. Uh the the quest is here and there. It's like everywhere. I don't know what's what. Anyway, just gonna go and do whatever. Yeah. All right. I think there's yeah. I can take some shit from this, right? Oh hell, that's a lot of. Yeah, sure. We all need a break. Those games can be taxing at time. Yep. Kind of remind me of when I was like about a few years ago when I tried to play my first Souls-like game was Sekiro, and yeah, it kind of really shocked to me that um yeah, who is it again? That ninja big guy, Wolf. Was it called Wolf or something? I almost forgot, man. That boss is really hard. That I actually took a break because I constantly keep losing. So yeah, I'm not I'm not an ex I definitely not an expert at Souls like game, but at least I tried my best in my own pace. Something like that. Okay, so this is a main quest. I don't want to do that. Man. Well, good thing is I'm still new to this game, so there's still a lot of things to do, I guess, until the new patch. Well, that's a lot of patch actually. I'm kind of left out. Well, anyway. So I heard this girl. I never played an indie anime game. It looks cool. Maybe one day when I'll have kids. Yeah. Anime game is kind of like most of the time it's kind of chill out game. It's something that you play because you just want to lay back. Well, including this game, definitely including this game. Genichiro? No, no way. No. I guess the exception will be Code Vein. I heard Code Vein is like a hack and slash, but it's also Souls like. Though I never tried. Who knows? Right? Wait, was it Genichiro? Hold on. No, I do remember the name is like Wolf. It's Genichiro is Ashina, right? No, it's not Ashina. At least I can I beat like Genichiro or Ishin in the same day. So I do have hard times, but I can beat them. But this one guy, I think his name is Wolf. It's the master of the M. It's the master of our guy. I played Code Vein 2020. It was cool. Oh wait, damn. All right. Well, I never really delve into it. Maybe I will try it. If there's a discount to the game. Well, who knows? Let's see which one. White Wolf? Was it called White Wolf? Hold on. Sekiro. White. No. Wolf. Uh, not the owl. That's what. Okay, it's not wolf. It's owl actually. Okay. Yeah, it's him. That fur coat. I remember it so fucking well. All father. Yeah. So that is the single boss that actually makes me rage quit from Sekiro. Literally only one boss that makes me like quitting the game, and fucking what, I'm just gonna forget this game exists, and then I guess, and then come back to the game like 3 days later and actually beat him after that. Dude, I was so mad. Like I tried my best to learn his moves, somehow just didn't work, and then it worked. So I guess taking a break is a way to play the game. But I don't know, man. That's the first time I actually rage quit from basically a game. I played plenty of game. Well, to be fair, that's my first Souls like game. So yeah, kind of crazy. I heard if you, I heard choosing Sekiro as your first Souls like game was quite a crazy choice. Maybe I should start with something easier. Well, I mean, if I were to compare Dark Souls with Sekiro, I'm definitely gonna say Dark Souls is easier. Always been. And then after Dark Souls, I'm gonna play Dark Souls 2. I heard the games has quite a bad reputation. I wonder why.
追加の主張があるようでしたら、では原告人もしくは被告人。長官、この事件。長官、私は三角の責任者。Oh wait, so the whole quest is about oh, she's a writer. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, her design is already nerd. Okay, I can skip this thing. That's common with Sekiro. Unlearn muscle memory and come again after a few days. Yeah, guess it is what it is, right? You gotta, I guess it's something like you gotta get used with with the pain, and then you can learn the technique, or at least you can learn the moves. Try to force things out will never gonna work. I guess that's my first lesson playing Souls-like game. その人が描く絵は何よりすごい。そして絵の感ここ最近 and well, I'm not streaming yesterday because I do take a break and something like that after the constant craziness that happening on the past few days. I mean 2 days basically, right? Try to beat 4 kings and own stand and smoke. Well, since I've watched Battlefield 6, the live gameplay, I also got a code for the open beta. I was thought that maybe I could play it, and then I see again, oh, it's only the code for open beta. It's not for the game. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not the type of guy who buy pre-order. Nope, never was, never will. So instead, I just played Battlefield 1. I do have Battlefield 5, but I don't know. I played like a few times, like few hours, and then I just never touch it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or maybe there's like a bias on me, but I like the vibes of Battlefield 1 more than Battlefield 5. I don't know why. You'll join open beta? Nope. I thought the code was, included with the game. Code. It's not. The code is only for the open beta, and the game are separate. So I'm not gonna do that. And after I seen the gameplay, it doesn't convince me enough. Like, I don't really hope they. I mean, I see like how the movement, the shooting. I see all those players, whether it be casual players or the pro player. I think his name is like Tax something something, like that. Well, it's. I don't know. Dangli? Well, you gotta wait because I know she is basically more famous than this nerd. So I gotta do the nerd quest first. I don't play multiplayer of Battlefield. I prefer solo campaign. Ah, I see you're the story guy. Well, that's fine. That's great. But for me, the experience,
I also like that until I taste Battlefield 1, the multiplayer, it's just something else, you know. I guess the selling point of Battlefield 1 is the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like the
その
whole
採
warfare,
掘
the
場の
first
方では
war,
ない
right?
ですよね。ああ、その我
And
々で調査
everything
した結果、
where
出
you
没
can
時間
see
が
like a
深夜に集中し
biplane,
てい
you
る。
know, a
そし
flying
て
paper
すぐ
basically,
に消えてしまう
and
からで
then
しょう
like
か。
that big flying
今の
tube,
とこ
what was
ろ
it
化け
called?
物の被害に遭った
Airships,
人はごくわ
and
ずかで
then
す。
like I don't know, man, like everything. Well,
我
you
々の
know,
デバイスは
when
あ
machine
の化け
meets
物に反
horse
応し
and
ません
there's
でした。
like still
おそらく
javelins in
新
the
種の
war,
残像である可能
I
性が
guess
高いで
that's
す。
the reason why I like the multiplayer. And then when I played Battlefield 5, it's just gone. I played Battlefield 1 and
こ
I
の
wait
一
for
件
2
を受
hours
け
for
て
it to be loaded,
採
it
掘場
just
周辺
crashed.
の警備
Oh,
と見回りを強化しています。
I guess that's like a device limitation. Well, I can see why. But you know, the game is
おか
quite
しな
old.
ところで
I
すが、
don't think that
ある日の夜、
even
我々が
my
調査を
old
行って
laptop
いる
can
時、
play it.
物
My
音
old
が聞こえた
laptop
んです。
was no, my old laptop
あれはま
was
るで
so
人の
so, I
会話
guess.
のようでした。
But it still it can play it
しか
unless
し、
if your
小声
laptop
で
or
早
your
口だったの
PC
で、
was something
具体的
way
な内容
older,
まで
you
は
know,
分か
like
りませんでした。それに確か、残像
Last
までなっ
Tiger.
て考えてみれば、
Ah, you're
ちょっと
doing
変ですよ
the
ね。
story quest. I
もし
see.
や、
I see. I guess that's also a way, I mean, to enjoy the game, huh? The story quest.
情報は
In multiplayer, someone always get me from behind. I don't like
ち
getting
ょうど
fucked
化
in
け
the
物が
ass.
出てくる時間だし、
Well,
目撃現場
I
に行ってみよう。
when you know when that happened to me, I always try to find the guy.
行こう。
Something like an eye for an eye.
何かいる。人影。
Yeah, something like that. Anime terakhir.
あれはもう
So after seeing it, well, to be fair, Battlefield selling point was always been the multiplayer, right? Well, not really. Like the older Battlefield has a good story. I wonder where that go, including with Battlefield 2042, the the failed
誰も
one,
いない。
I guess because there's too much bugs, there's too much experiments on the codes, and it didn't end well. The fuck?
よ、漂白者さん。
Right.
ごめんなさい。驚かせてしまいましたか。
2042 was only multiplayer. From what I heard, yes, because I never even see the developer, kind of flaunting the story on the game itself. So I'm gonna guess the game was purely multiplayer. And the fact that they flop in the thing they try to become the best at, it's just kind of sad. And now that
ちょっと、
it's kind of like I don't know,
その
it's like the game was undercooked
いいアイ
and
デア
the,
が
there's
あ
like
るので、
mumble jumble in the codes, bug happenings, and people didn't like it. Reviewed badly, overwhelming negative in Steam at like a few weeks after release, if I don't remember. Basically, the game sucks and everybody hate it. I already think, yeah, I think they already fixed it by now, right? The bug, but the fact that they give a bad impression in the first release, well, I already seen a lot of game having that kind of
えっと、
bad reputations, including let's see, what was the game again? Cyberpunk
不思議な画家の正
2077.
体が気になって来て
That
みた
game
んです。
also has the same problem, bug at first launch,
ごめんなさい。
and they didn't stop on fixing it. They also give like
元凶は
release a
現実とな
DLC.
る。
Well, to be fair, the
おかし
DLC
な
is
話
to
ですよね。
commemorate like
でも、
to commemorate
数年前に一
the
度
bug
この
fix
そ
and
れ
try
が再び
to
本州に
re-release
現
the
れた
game
んで
in a
す。
way, in a sense of a way.
他の人は
It's a
大
good
事
move,
だと思わないか
and
も。
Battlefield didn't do that.
絵の中にいる。しかし、
So,
こういっ
and
た特
I'm
別
gonna
な能
guess the
力を持
developer
つ作
also
品は
didn't know like what kind
書
of
いた
DLC
本
would
人の
go
意
to
図
the
とは
game.
裏腹に、私は
So that's that
そ
too.
のよう今のところはまだ重要な手がかり
You
をつか
recently
めてい
bought
ないの
Cyberpunk
です
DLC,
が、
was
で
great.
も
Good.
ま
I
だ
heard,
当てはありません。
when the DLC was released, the game was
そうなんですか？
also fixed.
わかりました。
The review got jumped. Like everybody now like it. It was so different back when in COVID era when basically everybody hates it. And now that, so I'm gonna guess they're gonna do the official launch next year, right? Both Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I wonder why they, like, when I saw Call of Duty do the teaser, I was like, really? Again? Like, how many Call of Duty have been released? And then Battlefield follows. Okay, sure. So there's gotta be competition then. It was funny, like, I wasn't really expecting Battlefield 6 on my bingo card. But I guess, sure, whatever. That's the FPS space, right? I wonder what's left. Mm, I don't know. It's always been like either fans of Battlefields and they're like massive multiplayer style, or you're fans of Call of Duty, which is more prone to the PvP style.
どうした織江くん何か考え事かいあ、いえ
Is he just daydreaming? Oh, I guess that's what writers is, right? I mean,
また肝心なところでか
right. So her selling point is her see, awkwardness, I guess, nerd stuff. Alright, I guess that's also a thing, I guess. I'm interested in Battlefield 6. It priced very high being an EA game. It's always been. Guess what? It's always been. They kind of normal. These big companies, all of it included. Battlefield, name it Battlefield. Let's see what else again. Call of Duty, and probably gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6. I can already see them. Let's see, $70, $60. No, there's like a deluxe pack. I think it's about $90. Oh wait, there is more than the deluxe pack. There's the complete pack. Oh, that's gonna be $100. Yep, that's basically big company in a nutshell. I don't know why they keep doing that, man. And people keep buying. Look, y'all make good games and people will buy it either way. Y'all make it even more accessible, good games, and more people will buy it. How hard is it for these companies to think? It's like they're always skyrocketing the price. I guess it's the more higher the price, the more it caters to basically to the fans, right? So if you're a Battlefield fan, yeah, you're definitely gonna buy that. If you are an FPS fan, you might buy that, but not always. Yeah, I saw their Phantom pack also. Yep. Big developers and their price rocketing. I still hate it. No matter whoever did it, I still hate it. Bro, just look, if y'all make your games accessible to more people, maybe more general audience like it. And more general audience means more servers, means more people to play, means the games become more crowded. There's also another game that's trying this. It's called Counter-Strike. And guess who played? Everyone. Yep, there it is. But then again, choosing Counter-Strike as a competitor is not really a good thing, knowing we're talking about Steam, so it is what it is. But still, they're both big companies, so you know what I mean, right? Are you heading back to the city? Still investigating? So basically, I'm gonna guess both of the quests gonna be like something like daylight. Yeah, I can see. I mean, this is anime games. Yo, it's gotta be that.
ちょっと待って、今情報が来て。残像。私たちも行くんですか？
Sure.
それもそうですね。漂白者さんと合流した後、
Oh hell no.
採掘そこで、
I
私たちは名犬さん
never
に
got
よる
into these
傷害
games. I
事件
tried
の
to,
詳
just
し
too
い状
childish
況を
for
知
me.
り、
Well,
不思議な画家
you
の
don't think too
噂の
deep
真
into this
相を
game, to
突
be
き止めたの
honest.
です。
Like, there are times when, yeah, the story kinda good, but to be fair, we're talking about the crazy good story. Well, there is Expedition 33. There is, let's see, what else? There's The Witcher. The Witcher has a really good story. And then, let's see. What? Oh, I need to fight that. Oh, alright. I didn't see. Okay. And the reason I play this game is basically the one that attracted me is the gameplay. It's more fluid than basically every other. I completed Expedition 33. It was pretty good. I heard the story was exceptional and phenomenal. The game was crazy good, and the price is family friendly. So, well, to be fair, it was made by a new studio, and they just make the price as it is, and everybody buys it.
ごめんなさい。
I really wanted to see that games in the Game of the Year category. I really
あの
want to.
時、
I
私が
have,
シカさんにきちんと
yes, I
伝えら
haven't
れてい
played.
たら、
I see other
代わ
people
りに
play it, you know,
別
like
に嫌い
it's
とかじ
bit,
ゃないんです。
and I see,
た
yeah,
だ
this
慣れ
game
て
is
いないせい
crazy.
で、今後は
I want to try it
その場合
myself
ありがと
probably,
うござ
but
い
you
ます。
know, I'm probably gonna buy a new game after I complete everything on my Steam list. Like literally, I have too much game I haven't even touched yet. The story was great and $40 here. Yeah, it's cheaper, basically than every AAA games. You know what I mean?
見つけたぞ、このお騒がせ。
臨時の検証を行った結
And
果、
well,
現時
it's
点で
best
は
that
現
game
場
is
で見つかった
basically a
絵
wake
巻の
up
周波数
call.
が
Like,
残像の
bro,
行動に影響
you
を与
make
えた
great
可能性があ
games
ると考え
and
ま
you
す。
make it accessible to everybody. That's how you make
それ
games.
と、絵
You
巻に
don't
残されていた絵なしには、
skyrocketing the
あの
price.
画
You
家
don't
のオーバーク
inflating
ロ
the
ック寸
price
前
and
の共
then
鳴能力に
I
よる
don't
も
know
のです。
catering
今のところ、
to
あの画家
basically
の状
your
態は安定しています。同様の
I
事
don't
件の
know
再
man
発を防ぐため、
um
絵巻は我々の方で調査を
diehard
進め
fans I
あり
guess.
がとう。現場の
I
あ
don't
さっ
even
き
know
私が話を聞
like
いたら、 自分が
like
やったって認
70
めてた
80
よ。
$90
で
gonna
も
be
深掘
caterings
り
to
しよう
who?
としたら、
I'm gonna guess that the fans gonna definitely gonna buy it. Like everybody who loves Battlefield gonna buy it. Everybody who loves Call of Duty gonna buy it definitely. But that's it. You only cater to your fans, and seeing the potential. I have 382 games on PlayStation. Might have only completed like 20 games. Huge backlog. 382 games. Holy shit! What the hell is? Damn! Wow! Whoa! Whoa! Right. Yep. That's the thing that I try to avoid as much as possible. I don't want to have like too crazy, backlog of games in my Steam before at least trying all of them out.
名犬さん、何度かお会い
Whether
して
it be
るやつ。
playing it live stream or just play it by myself, at least I want to taste, give a taste on it and see if I like it or not. Since I already buy it, right? Or I get it for free, depends.
私、
Or probably, I got it because it was some errors in the game pricing catalogs, and it instead got pricing from another country. So, what is it? There was there was a game back then. I think it was like in 2018. So I buy that game because it has a wrong pricing format. It was Assassin's Creed Unity, if I don't remember. But there's a sale, I keep buying games, but I have no time to play them. You're in finding so crazy hours. And play the games that you buy, man. Look at that, gone and dusted inside your backlog, and that's no way to appreciate games. Nope, no way. I know. Here's the funny thing, so I think there's already like someone or at least a group of companies that do research about Steam sales, and actually it is a line that a lot of like more than 50% of Steam users buy the game and never play it. It's funny that we got this thirst of buying games because it's half price, but they're never gonna touch it for the rest of our lives, probably. I wonder what phenomena it's called. It's kind of have a similar phenomena in which you see a really good presented food and you want to try to eat the food, then you buy the food and then you see the food again, you never want to eat it, something like that. During sale I get FOMO. Yeah, I guess it's something like that, your fear of missing out the Steam sales, like summer sale, winter sale, autumn sale, you name it, whatever sale it is, and then you see a game's like 70% off. Holy shit, no, this game's supposed to be like what, $40, $50, and it got 70%. It's gotta be like $20, no, $15. I gotta buy it, man. I gotta click that button. That button is so you look at that button, you become thirsty, you become hungry, you want to touch that button and just buy it. I said whatever Gaben thinking when he made that sale, it works. And everybody loved it. I guess it's a win-win situation. People are able to buy the games half price or even more. And then Gaben got the money, and the developer of the game got their money. So yeah, everybody's happy. So there's no problem. Well, the one that makes me kind of sad is that the game is never gonna get played. So yeah, it is what it is. But doesn't matter, right? At least the money comes through. That's all that matters. Only way to rectify this is to uninstall the app. In a way, you are right. The only way to not get, baited by the sale is to not use the app at all. Interesting. Yeah, not gonna happen. But me as someone who is once tight in money, I think I'm good at composing myself when there is sales, like extremely crazy sales. But there's like some occasion in which I just cannot hold on. The reason I buy Battlefield 1 and 5 was because the game was discounted 90%. And then I buy it. It's funny, I didn't play Battlefield 1 or 5 in day one. I literally buy it and play it like 1 year ago or 2 years ago. And somehow it still delivers. I still like it. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, finding server to play multiplayers in Battlefield 1 is shit. It's hard. Basically, nobody plays the game. Even Wu-Chang, I complete the 50% and lose interest. See? Well, there you go. I heard about Wu-Chang. I see everybody who plays the game, whether it be like walkthrough YouTubers or streamers who play it, because it has this logo of Souls-like. I heard the games is just what it is. You know what I mean? It's not crazy. It's not like Wukong. Wukong is something phenomenal and everybody loves it. And when I see it, I even intrigued to buy it until I saw the price. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on until like probably 2 or 3 years later, where the price gonna drops. Generic Souls, like tired of Souls right now. Yeah. There you go. There's more Souls-like genre coming on this year, and that people using the term Souls-like so cheap, it become tiring. You know what I mean? The game is basically soulless. It's generic. It's as what I heard, the game is generic, soulless, and it's just do barely. You know what I mean? There's nothing unique. There's nothing special. It's just a girl holding a sword, and that's it. It's just a hack and slash games covered in Souls-like genre. So it is what it is. And after I seeing a lot of people play it, including big wings, right, big streamers, big YouTubers, I say to myself, thank God I didn't buy the game in day one. When I buy games, I'm quite a careful person unless there's like 90% discount. And then I buy, I think what makes me buy games in 90% discount? I buy Doom Eternal, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. I haven't played Doom Eternal. I only played Battlefield 5 for a little bit. The other two, I enjoyed so much. Game is good, it's too much. Same tough boss, same mechanics, got bored. Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean. It is what it is. It's nothing special. It's look, whatever. It plays whatever. It's barely like bearable, or you know what's the perfect word? It's okay. That's it. It's okay. It's not good, it's not great, it's okay. You bought Witcher 3 for $4 on sale. Damn, that's something of a price. Holy shit, I think I bought Witcher 3 about there was also a sale, but it's not about 90% sale. That's why when I see 90% sales on Witcher 3 or 80%, I don't know which one, I was quite mad because I buy the game in 60% sale, so it's kind of like still have like $8 to $10 pricing on it. At least the game's good and I enjoyed the story, so that's that. But you know, it still kind of stings a little bit that the game you bought in a higher price comes down so cheap, like about a few years later, something like that. Well, I guess it's inevitable. $60% is also a good deal. Yeah, but you know what's better than $60%? 80%, 19%, 95% even. So hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna chase the game that is good, has good reputation, good gameplay, or at least good story, and a big discount. So far, I've approached 4 games. I already played 2. I like it. The other 2, I haven't delved too much, so I want to see myself. I haven't played Doom Eternal, so I'm gonna play it myself. And talking about Doom, I heard about last year the new Doom came out, right? Was it last year or this year early? I think it was this year early. It was released. Oh yeah, I commented on my Twitter too. If I don't remember, the game's almost like it was $90. The fact that the game plays like Doom's 2016 and it has a crazy price, people said, yeah, no. You have Doom, but while playing it, I got motion sickness, so I had to put it down. I understand. The game's visual is really something. Well, good things I'm used to that kind of thing, at least, so I could enjoy it to the last end. It was a crazy game, so the game's filled with crazy motion. You need to move a lot, you know, in which if you play games with first-person perspective or first-person shooter, you move a lot, you shoot a lot, you literally jumping here and there. There's definitely gonna be motion sickness in it. I mean, I understand. I also played like that, by the way, because basically the games tell you to play like that. You gotta move a lot. I guess it's basically the same with Wolfenstein. Camera is shaky and got vomit from. Holy crazy. Well, damn. I guess it is what it is, right? the game was designed to be realistic, so I guess it is. Yeah, I can see why.
私の知らない配合でしょうか。戦地後名言はこれを煮ると薬に。
In PlayStation, there is only one option: first-person
薬局にあったあの
perspective.
植物は
Oh, it basically is everywhere. Doom definitely designed to be first-person perspective. The problem with the game, I guess the problem with the motion sickness case scenario is because the game takes a lot, right? The camera shaking a lot, and the game pretty much foretells you to play and move like a goddamn assassin. You kind of go here and there. You jumping through obstacles. You run here and there. You move fast. You literally, that game pretty much tells you to move like Call of Duty. You know how people play Call of Duty? Yep, moving like crazy. Like holy shit! When I see pro player playing Call of Duty, yeah, I can never play games like that, bro. Maybe that's also the reason why I like Battlefield 1 more than the other, because Battlefield 1 has a slower pace moving, and to be fair, it makes sniping in the game easier, far easier than the others. Probably that too. Right, the game selling point, Battlefield 1, it's kind of realistic, and try to depict the First World War as far as possible. So trench war, like open area trench war, something like that. I don't know why, but I like it. I just like it more than, I guess, others. I don't know why. I guess it's just me, probably biased. And I like Doom. I don't have motion sickness. I wonder, maybe because maybe in the case of you play PlayStation, probably you play on television. You bought it on sale. You might want to try it. Maybe if you like the stories or whatever, it kind of have a realistic aspect on it. And I do prefer the multiplayer because the multiplayer feels so surreal, with the war effect and everything. But to be fair, the server is really suck. Try to search for multiplayer map group server gameplay. It's hard. First, knowing that I live in Southeast Asia, there's no server around here. Nobody plays this game in my country. So I gotta use either Europeans or Japanese server, which basically give me either 60 ping or 200 pings. So I already got God, you know what I mean? I already got problem with pings because the server is so far away, and then I have to deal with searching the server to play it. So basically, multiplayer kind of suck in that aspect. That is the downside of Battlefield 1. Now, I haven't played another Battlefield yet. I wonder how they're gonna do it with Battlefield 6. What am I supposed to do? Investigate the footprints. So, alright. But with a lot of games that come out this year, there's, I guess, the closest one that I think that will win. I really hope Expedition 33 will win. But you know what? I think Nintendo gonna bring the trophies home. You know what I mean? It's like last year with Astrobot. Man, I was really hoping Wukong to get the Game of the Year awards. It's kind of sad. Really sad. The clues from the story, South Scam, blah 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 blah. What else that released this year, huh? Same thing issue in India as well. I played on Japanese server, it was laggy. Yep, there you go. I mean, you can make your own server, but you know, nobody did it here, so I guess you gotta cope up with it. Expedition 33 is game of the year. I think it's gonna be, you know, that Bonanza games from Nintendo. You know what I mean? After seeing what happened last year, it's really hard to say. It's really hard for me to believe anymore. Like, man, when I see Astrobots win Game of the Year, my heart broken. It's like, yeah, I guess objectively it is makes sense because the game played by, I guess, billions of people. The game's catered to families, or at least all age. The games is fun in a way that Super Mario is. So I guess it's basically everyone can play it and everyone can have fun. Unlike Wukong. Wukong is it's more like more specific gameplay. But you know, no one is beating Expedition 33 this year. Tell that to Nintendo. Tell that to Nintendo. I don't know, man. It's either that or Nintendo. Because I heard Nintendo release some crazy games this year, and I just think they might win it. You know what I mean? So let's see. What will be the... But you know what? I could say what will be the nomination for Game of the Years. Even if Nintendo released Mario Kart and Zelda both years, you're nobody topping either 3. Well, I also got the same feeling back in, you know, last year also got the same feeling with Wukong with their crazy gameplay. Wukong is phenomenal, you know. It looks good, it plays good, it has a crazy lore. Everybody loves it. But everybody loves Astrobot more. Donkey Kong, 3, Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I can see Death Stranding 2 gonna be in the nomination. But I'm never gonna see it win. When I see people play the games, gameplay is not really the thing, you know. Probably it's kind of aligned with who was the guy again? Oh my god, I'm really bad with names. I cannot remember names. Let's see. God. Well, Hideo Kojima. Right. Thank you. So I platinum Wukong, but it wasn't Game of the Year material, to be honest. I think it is Game of Material, man. That game was crazy good. And Death Stranding 2 is great. I have fun in Death 2. Do not abbreviate Death Stranding 2. People gonna think you're gonna talk about Dark Souls 2. Don't do that. You know, when Death Stranding 2 was released, everybody was confused. Like, are you talking? What games are talking about? Dark Souls 2 was great. Are you crazy? No, it's Death Stranding 2. Huh? Since what? Since when DS2 become Death Stranding 2? Oh god, the Souls fan gonna be mad. But then again, no Souls fan gonna be mad because Dark Souls 2 is shit. So I guess Death Stranding gonna get the abbreviate. Yeah, it's better that way. I really wonder why a lot of people hate Dark Souls 2. You know what? After I complete Dark Souls 1, I'm gonna play that game. I wanna see myself how shitty that game is. You know, like I heard there's some good aspect, but you know, it's kind of top down because the shitty one is even more shitty. Well, a lot of people said Walking Simulator because, well, basically you are delivery man. But we're talking about Hideo Kojima, and Hideo Kojima said that his vision of making games is to make movies. So basically he made playable movies. I already seen Metal Gear Solid, you know, MGS series. If I were to say that game is basically American movies. Very American movies. Dark Souls 2, I personally enjoyed. Can't say about others. I'll see to myself why almost everybody had it. Everybody basically hate the game. They said that the hitbox is janky, the movement is weird, healing suck, world design is bullshit, and oh boy, I can name more. That basically is the main problem that a lot of people say it is. Well, I already have the game. I just haven't played yet. Story in Death Stranding 2 was crazy good. Well, as I said again, Hideo Kojima's vision on making games is to make movies. So, I'm gonna expect Inglorious Bastard. You know, if you know that movies, maybe you will understand. So, yeah, I played on the release day and I didn't find any complaints. Well, I'll see for myself. I cannot really say anything because I haven't played the game and a lot of people say the game is shit. So, who knows, right? Oh yeah, the Dark Souls 2 that I have is the Scholar of Four Sins, so it's kind of like the compilation, so it includes DLC and everything else. So I don't know. Maybe if I know, it's like Dark Souls 1. I was confused that I literally look at a tutorial on how to reach the Olasil DLC area. Probably gonna be the same with Dark Souls 2. You know, I don't want to get missed on any kind of special or secret boss or something like that. But that's that.
私思いついた今の時間帯は昼間より人が多いです。でももしなるほど
Man, I'm gonna guess today's gaming world is kind of packed. There's a lot of crazy good game. There's like a lot of mediocre game. But from I see of overall, the gaming world is gonna be in better place. Still remember the day Dark Souls 2 was to come out, a day prior I didn't sleep in anticipation. Really enjoyed my time with it. Those were memorable Xbox 360 days. Damn. Xbox was never a thing in my country. That's one thing. And next year will be crazy good for games. Chinese developers taking gaming to the next world. I always love to see them trying, you know, like after Wukong will be like let's see. I feel like they try to beat Japanese in their own market. You know what I mean? So Japanese developer has two categories in which they are really expert with. The fighting categories, such as Tekken, Street Fighters, and then King of Fighters, and etc. etc. You know what I mean? And then the RPG genre. Well, Souls-like from software. We got Final Fantasy. And here and there, etc. There's too much to name. What the hell? Phantom Blade will be next. Will be next. Wukong next year. Phantom Blade. Interesting. There's so much game, man. It's like each time I see they reveal a new game, everything goes over my head. And then after that, I forgot literally what the hell. Oh yeah, they also released Code Vein 2, wasn't it? Was it today? I haven't even played Code Vein 1 and they already released the sequel. What the hell? Have you seen Phantom Blade gameplay? It's like second to none. I haven't... Maybe I've seen it, but I forgot. There's too much game they revealed this... You know what I mean? There's too much game revealed this year. This year is crazy. We don't talk about next year yet. Well, of course, the next year, the GOAT gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6. You know why? Yeah, Code Vein 2 coming next year. See what I mean? At least I know Code Vein. That really truly just come back to my brain. Oh yeah, I remember Code Vein 2 was gonna got teased this year, gonna release next year. So next year was crazy. But you know, the gaming people have so much money they cannot buy every game. So next year gonna be the big day for gaming, but also next year gonna be the most fierce gaming, like literally gaming space possible. Like, bro, in your hands you have $100, and next year all of those games will come out. Which one will you choose? You know what I mean? With only like a hefty amount of time you are able to play games, which games will you choose? Will you buy everything? I'm not gonna. Nah, that's never gonna happen. Like, we're not some big wigs. We're not some crazy dude with, I don't know, billions in our account. Moral Shell 2 is also next. Yes, I remember that.
ここが彼らの言ってい
Neo
た倉庫
3.
のようですね。
Oh yeah, oh god, oh. Fuck. I played it. Damn. What the hell? Bro, yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, next year gonna be packed.
ここには作りかけ
Yep,
の炭
it's
もあるみた
crazy.
いです。
That's it. You see,
名簿に載っていたここにあるのは
there's a lot of
サイカ
crazy
さん
game came out. Damn.
あれ
And
は普通の
I
文字
only
ではあり
have
ま
so
せん。
much time. And this is me talking as I
こ
am.
この人まさか
Well, I am as I am.
一応
I could become even more busier.
あれ
Or even more, there are a lot of people out there who is even more busy than I am.
あ
You
わか
think
りました
everyone can buy all the games and play all of them? No,
絵の画風
I
こ
don't
そ
think so.
原画と一致してい
So
ますが
it's gonna be the problem
細
too.
かい
Like,
ところに出る
a lot of
他の
crazy
癖
games came out
基本で
next
はな
year,
いこれを
but
模倣者はそうと
who's
気づ
gonna
か
play
ず
it?
真似てしまうことがあります
How can we forget? Well, buddy, that's basically you know, like Mortal Shell, Lords of the Fallen 2, Code Vein, and then fucking Neo 3. They all like on the second. It's like, you know, the king and their armies marches forward. You know, the king is Grand Theft Auto 6. That game that game will become, you know, the leader. I don't know if that game gonna win Game of the Years, but that game definitely gonna be the leader of all, because from all the game that I've seen, the biggest anticipation goes to that game, Grand Theft Auto.
ゆ
Why?
っくり観察してみれば
Because the game is
実は
simplistic.
私
Everyone understand. Guns to shoot, bombs explode, you can ride cars, and there's corruption.
任せて
Bro, everybody can resonate with the game. So I understand why the games cater to basically everybody. Because the gameplay is simplistic. The selling point of Grand Theft Auto is the satire. You know what I mean? I wonder how this satire in Grand Theft Auto 6 gonna be.
どうしてこんなとこ
Because,
ろに彼女の
you know,
心が引き起こした
the
周
set-
波数の
the
波動が
The satirical and the crazy joke that game has is basically out of this world. Onimusha. Fuck. Oh hell. Oh god. With the amount of games I have on my bookshelves, or at least backlog, and next year all the crazy games gonna release. Oh god. Okay, now I'm contemplating. All of these games, I am like almost of the games I tried and I played. Like, I know Onimusha. I played back when it was still in PlayStation 2. I don't play lots of. I played Grand Theft Auto. Yes, I don't play Core of Vein or Mortal Shell Lost and Fallen. I played. God, which one was it again? Fuck, Witcher 4. Yeah, you're right. You're damn right. Holy yeah. Oh god damn. I gotta pick my choice. I don't have all the money in the world, and I don't have all the time in the world. I gotta pick a choice. Really.
その心境もしかすると昔メイケンさ
I
ん
don't
の
know,
前で
man.
彼女の
I don't
日
have
記を見て
money.
思ったんです
I don't have a lot of money. I
あれ
really
から
need
そう
to
した
choose, like which
日々積み
games I'm
重ねていった
gonna
感情
play.
がだから
I don't know if I want to play Grand Theft Auto 6. everybody definitely gonna play that game. So I'm just gonna try that game when it's become cheaper, something like that. Hey, I enjoy Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 4 kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I tried. And then like all the other. I've seen the Onimusha game. It looks really great. I wonder why. Okay. I think I'm gonna prioritize gameplay above everything else. So we have to choose, of course. I'll probably buy 4 or 5 games, almost all Souls-like. Yeah, I can see that. I also gonna more prioritize gameplay over story. You know what I mean? I enjoy story, but like of all the choices that we have, I rather choose something that I gonna enjoy the gameplay with rather than go silence and just watch the stories. Something like that. Because well, it is what it is, right? I play games. Gameplay is number one. FromSoft next game also like FromSoft next, not that Nintendo game. We don't talk about the Nintendo game. And please bring Bloodborne to PC. God damn it! Holy shit! Man, what are they doing? Why didn't look? Y'all release Bloodborne for PC. I'll buy it. It's free money. Why the hell did they didn't want to buy it? Like, why? Sometimes I don't understand. It's like Japanese, like we already in 2025, right? Literally the rest of the world is already in 2025. Japanese still stuck in 2010. They still, they still have that kind of thing with exclusivity release, kind of thing. Bloodborne 2 is PS6 launch title. Fuck that. I don't have PlayStation. Shit, fuck that. Look, if I cannot play the in 2025 you get Bloodborne on PC. Yeah, not gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Seeing that Sony's, I don't know, the Sony center stage in Japan still think that exclusivity is still a thing because Nintendo kind of runs through the fans of Nintendo. Like, man, what's with this exclusivity? Can we just play everything on everywhere? Like, bro, y'all release Bloodborne on PC, y'all get a hefty sum of money. I'm telling you, money is free. Just release it on PC, y'all rich. Is it really that hard? Or I think the directors still think that exclusivity is still a thing. Before Bloodborne 2, they will release PC port remake. So they're gonna remake it. I don't think they're gonna remake it. I think they're gonna remaster it. You know what I mean? I mean, they're gonna pretty much do the same thing with Dark Soul remastered. It doesn't need something like a remake. What are they gonna remake? Make the graphic HD? Nah. You see, that's the idea. Is that the game is not excels in making stone look HD, but they make the whole situation, the whole area looks good to see. That's what makes them good. Also, the reason why, even though Dark Souls 1 released literally in 2011, the graphic is still superb. It still can keep up with today's condition, like Demon Souls remake texture and all. I guess that's the case with Demon Soul. Yeah, I understand that. But Bloodborne is not really that old, right? Like, why? If we're talking about Demon Soul, alright. Yeah, Demon Soul was released in what? PlayStation 1? No, PlayStation 2 era. Right? PlayStation 2 era was probably something like 2004, 5, 6. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's gonna need a remake. Bloodborne was released 2014. And
もちろん知っている
2009
と
PS3. Oh,
あ
Demon
の不
Souls
思
was
議な
released
画家がつい
2009
た
PS3.
最多
Then
三
wait,
卒だ
wait,
ろ
which one was it that released in? Oh, it was the King's game, right? Yeah, but born 2015. Oh yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, got a time check on me. uh, I'm not good at remembering like names, times, or whatever. Yeah, it probably something released like that. So which one was it that released in PlayStation 2 then? Oh, I don't think they released any Souls game. Oh yeah, they released Armored Core. Yeah,
当
yeah.
たり前だ
Like at that time
他
of
の
the
作品
at
と
that
違っ
time
て
stance
この絵
they
の
kind
現象は
of
まるで
maximize their
他
sci-fi games.
そんなことにったく子
That
供
was
じ
part
み
of the
たこ
hype
とば
train
か
on
り
Reddit.
画家が
Ah,
常に安定した作品を
yep.
創作できるとでも
Armored Core, yeah. Back in PlayStation 2, they kind of goes crazy on Armored Core games. And then when Dark Souls become crazy, they kind of silence about Armored Core. And then suddenly, 2 years ago, they released Armored Core. Like, what the fuck? Yo, this is not in my bingo card. And a lot of people actually said the game was crazy good. That's alright. I don't know, man. Do what you like. Also, they had Kingsfield. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. The King's game, the Kingsfield. It was the origins of the Soulsborne genre, right? But I think it was like what, PlayStation 1?
それぞれ使った
I
顔
think.
料が違う俺のどこが
No, no, that was like the remake in PlayStation. The original was basically in, I don't know. I wasn't even born. What was it? Nintendo 64, SNES. I don't even know what the fuck is that. Early 2000. Then I guess it's PlayStation. Then it is PlayStation 1. Okay, yeah.
絵は幼い私にとっての気持ちを表現できる唯一の手段。自分の知っていることも知らないことも一つ残らず絵筆に載せると、絵の中に描いたすべてが踊り出し、ありったけの思いは
I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a list. Which game might be good to play for next year? I kind of want to try it out.
人々を魅了し、不思議な画家の噂は広まっていった
Let me remember.
でも
There's too much game. I cannot remember. I need to make the list by myself and then like rewatch all the game refill. IGN refill, the one that made by Geoff Keighley's. I guess the best one was, you know, the best one of all the games refill gonna be Geoff Keighley's the Summer Game Fest. That Game Fest is really crazy. When I watch it live, damn.
あるべき姿から遠ざかっていき、望まない形で利用されていく。このことに気づいてから絵を描くことが怖くなりました。私は能力を使わず描くことにしたのです。両親は私を叱りました。能力のない絵など
They call anything painted without using my ability worthless.
そして商売に失敗した両親は挑発してしまいました。散々な結末を迎えたものの、おかげで私は再び自由に絵が描けるようになりました。一人で今州に来て、初めに住んだ場所が雑賀省です。壁破青山の影は窓に映りて、千眼万国無休に連なる。世は演歌の夢を溶かし、描きし演歌は己を溶かす。雑賀三巨樹の句は
Upon my road, strive and serenity in safe world
決して秀
village.
逸な句ではありません
But
が、
I guess she's
これは
basically
過去を忘れようという私の決意。不思議な画家としての最後の作品となりました。
become arcane artist final piece art. Ever since that day,
共鳴能力
paintings with
のある
special
絵は
abilities
少し
gradually
ずつ
faded
人
from
々に
everyone's
忘れられ
mind.
ていき、私も共鳴
I
能
never
力を
used my
使った
abilities
絵
to
は
paint
描かなく
again.
なったのです。
That's why she become a poem writer, I guess, instead of a painter. Huh. Alright, I guess. 素晴らしい。
感動する話だったよ。
長官、この贋作の中から
構いません。
はい。メイケンさん自分を
So I'm gonna guess she's a DP. From the way she plays, she is DPS, so damage dealer, main damage dealer. But well, knowing how this kind of game works out, she's gonna be like a really B tier or A tier or something like that. I'm gonna aim for the highest one.
信じられないよ。いや、まさか。始まるぞ。
絵の中の世界がこんな風になっているのはどうしてだろう。元凶は己の心が生み出すもの。ここはメイケンさんの心境と関係があるんだと思います。
どうして？
待って、今何か聞こえなかった。
俺どう見ても彼女の絵とウリ二つじゃない。
この声は。
彼女の絵ばかり評判がいいのよ。大丈夫よ。彼女はもういなくなったんだ。私が彼女を変えるにも近いわ。危ない。
So we gotta fight that thing out of painting? Alright. Oh, okay. As long as I can... Wait, what?
あなただったのね。やることは全部やったのに。一体何が足りないのよ。
Okay, so let's see. How can I faring on this? At least I already built my squad. Barely good. Acceptable, I guess. What the hell? Huh. Okay. Cute boss. Well, the game concept is kind of like a Pokemon or shit. Whatever, I guess. It is what it is. Ow. On. What I do? That was the like special attack. What the hell did I do? Oh, so it kind of, oh, it's support your attacks. Oh, okay. All right.
どうしてこんなにそっくりなのに。あの能力のせいだ。
違う、これは能力とは関係ない。あなたも
I tried Meta for a Fantasy on Game Pass. Again, same issue to childish. Well, I guess it is what it is. Everyone has their taste, you know. Some games is not for everyone. It is something that you learn along the way. It's kind of like you try this, you try that, and then in the end you will find out what do you like, right? Me basically, I'm kind of open to basically any games. Well, there are some games that I don't really like. Goes to probably like what? I don't know. I still haven't tried all games yet. Basically all genres. Well, we're not gonna talk about the explicit genres, okay? Not that one. But you know, like with those who like the game style of Metaphor Fantasy, they said that that game was the best. The story is also great. So that's that too.
心の奥底にある気持ちに従って初めて勝てるようになるのですか
But if I were to say, I like anime style games. I like realistic style games. I kind of have a broad likeness to basically a lot of games. Well, it's what it is. Colors Revive. So I guess I already complete the
し
story.
まっておきますね
So many shooters coming in next 2 months. Borderlands, Halo 6, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Metal Gear Solid Delta will be a good thing.
もう二度と見られないだなんて
I'm not into Outer World. Borderlands 4 kinda suck. The pricing also kinda suck. Battlefield 6, I need to see more. Like, after seeing what happened with 2042, I'm skeptical. We're talking about EA here. I am skeptical with that name. So yeah, it is what it is. The shooting, there's one shooting games that I found with a really interesting mechanics.
事件の真相を
I'm
知って
interested in that one.
何度自分を
But
責
fuck,
めたことか
I forgot the name. It was revealed in Xbox Game Showcase, I think. It's the one, yeah, Xbox Game Showcase. It was revealed in that one, and when I see the gameplay goes,
この能
also
力
Call
を
of Duty
使
in
わなくな
November.
れば
Nah, fuck the Call of Duty, yeah. I don't need that shit.
悪いの
I'm
は
sorry,
俺じゃなくて
I'm not buying that
それを
one.
利用して
Wait,
人を
what
傷つ
title was
け
it
る
again?
不倫
Oh,
を
right, Black Ops 6. Damn, we reached 6? Where is 5? Oh wait, what happened to Black Ops 4? Oh wait, it's only multiplayer. Alright.
百次さん
The only Black Ops I like is the first
技術
one.
賞のあなたたちは
The second Black Ops is okay. The third one is out of context, so whatever. I have Game Pass, so I tried it. I see. I'm not really the type to see the Game Pass. If I want to see how the gameplay works, I just gonna watch other people play it and a little bit so that I don't get spoiled too much, and then I kinda summarize. Is this game good for me? That's how I know a lot of things. So I don't have Game Pass, I don't have console to be honest. So yeah, it's kind of like an alien terms to me, basically.
これで
Like you see, you only paid about how much Game Pass again? About $30, and you get to try like new games for free for a month, I think, or 2 months. I don't know how it works. I guess it for those who just want to try games without having to pay like almost $100. I guess it's a win-win situation.
百次被告
But if I were to buy games, I either commit to it or because there's a discount on it. So that's basically it. Use the stack trick in Game Pass. Got 3 years Game Pass Ultimate and $40. Like, it will expire in this. The fuck is that supposed to be? $40 3-year Game Pass Ultimate. Huh. So that goes the pricing up. Damn, the
以上で
Game Pass term is so alien to me that I don't even know. Like holy that thing is. Let's see. Well, I guess I never get used to that terms. I guess it's good for basically a lot of people, like general players, right? Basically nowadays, general players who just want to test and try out games.
やっと
Well,
終わりました
that
ね
thing is a win-win solution,
私
so that you don't have to spend $100 to just play a game for 3 hours or 6 hours. I guess that's alright.
マークスさんが
Sure.
隣にいてくれ
Why
た
not?
そのあの時は三雲閣が処罰ありがとうございますこの後漂白者さん
Game Pass is good. Around 200 games and Microsoft Studios game day one free. Yeah, that's what I said. That's that. So Game Pass basically caters to wider audience. So hold on. I think I have this conspiracy situation right here. So here's the thing. So game developer, they release their games with a skyrocket price. So they release the game about $70, $80, and $90. And then they kind of have a work terms with, live service, like Game Pass thingy, so that everybody can play it. So, how to say it? It's like there's this connection into it. You know what I mean? There's like a connection here that kind of foretold that, something is fishy here. I just don't like it. You know what I mean? I just kind of stand it. They designed the games expensive, so people caters to Game Pass. And a lot of people gonna buy the Game Pass, and it's kind of like a win-win situation. And anybody who got baited by the game and wants to play like hundreds hour of gameplay, well, I guess they gotta spend about, I don't know, $70. So basically, it's a win-win situation. Well, it's for them a win-win situation. For me, what I said, it's kind of like predatory. But then again, the general people like it, so whatever, right? And I'm not really the type of people who buys whatever. So actually, subscription service make forecasting easy for stock analysts. Stable revenue, so stock gets price higher. I see. So subscription service. So it's gonna. So it's to stabilize. So in a way, it's kind of it makes the market stabilize. I don't know, man. If the target is to stabilize your market, I guess, right, this is a good choices. But there's also a backlash into it. Stabilized market means there's no competition. No competition means there won't be any kind of innovation. It makes Microsoft stock price higher in the market. Of course, because they're the center stage, right? But like Microsoft is like the center stage, and everybody kind of goes along with it because they kind of goes with the same state, which is to use the Game Pass as the market, to market the games, also to make it available for everyone with a reasonable price, is what they said. But this has a backlash. As what I said again, stable market makes no competition. No competition means no innovation. If there is no innovation in game whatsoever, people gonna get tired. That's basically what I mean. And this can be a double-edged sword. So general people don't like something so innovative that it become alien. So like you played Assassin's Creed, for example, and the game is still stay the same as Assassin's Creed as it should be. So mechanic wise and gameplay wise, it never changed so much. A lot of people like that. That's why the games, like from stealth, it more caters to general audiences because new people can learn the mechanics fairly easy. But on the other hand, for those who kind of like these specific ideas, gonna say that the game is the same over and over the years, so it's kind of boring and they choose not to buy it. Well, if their choices is to choose money over diehard fans, it is a good approach. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I said it. It is a good approach. Why? Because, well, general audiences means you get more audiences, although it will be general. You might get some diehard fans along the way, and you might lose some. Sony and Nintendo doing all the innovation. Microsoft's spot 10 in being a marketplace. Next, Xbox will have Steam app on Xbox console. Anyone can play Steam games in 4K 120 FPS on Xbox console. Yeah, I see it in Xbox Game Show. They will make Steam available in their console, right? Well, I guess it's good for the Steam users who have Xbox. Now they don't have to buy the game twice to play it on different consoles. You know what I mean? all that's left is gonna. I think this is in a way of a to fight against, you know. Well, to be fair, Xbox kind of fuck. Okay, from my vision, Xbox don't have any kind of innovation. All their games recently is kind of suck, except for I don't know Oblivion remastered. You know, like Elder Scrolls Oblivion remastered. Yeah, sure, that one is crazy, but still nothing else. So they kind of lose the war. They kind of lose the market against PlayStation, and so they need to find a workaround by working together with Steam. And by working together with Steam, they basically have the PC users with them. So I guess in a way that kind of try to balance the fight with Sony, because Sony is kind of like become the Sony and Nintendo become the king of consoles, right? Exclusive consoles. I repeat that. So yeah, as you say again, Sony and Nintendo doing all the innovations. You're right, and that's why Microsoft tried, because Microsoft probably never gonna beat them. I don't know, for whatever reason. They choose to cater to the general audiences, and monetary, value-wise, it is not a wrong move. Definitely not a wrong move. It is a good move. So they do what the best for their company. It is what it is. So no complaints here and there. Well, except for that again. If you are content with mediocre stuff, well, I guess that's you. Well, in the end of the day, a lot of people will only care to PlayStation games.
Yeah.
And you know what? This gonna make. I mean, Nintendo already have an exclusivity on their games, and by doing this mediocre kind of thing, it will make Sony have their own will to make the game exclusive back. You know, in Asia area, it kind of reminds me of let's see, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. If you ever know that game was released worldwide in PlayStation 3. Now that game is already released in Europe and USA. That game is already re-released for PC, but in some of the Asian countries, that game never released anymore. Like if you want to play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance in Asia, you have to have PlayStation 3. If not, well, there's no other choice, because the way to buy it online is kind of landlocked. So the people can only buy the games there from US or Europe. And the fact that I don't have PlayStation, like why the hell do I need to buy old gen consoles just to play a single game? It's kind of crazy. I don't know why they do that. And I guess that's it. And you know what? Any of you who's watching this stream, thank you for coming here and enjoying to watch this. And I'll see you another time. Bye.